All right, cool. All right, let's see what's happening in my world. The topic or the title of this video is going to be Don't Overthink It. Yeah, because like all the comments you guys have given me, especially in the last couple of videos, when it comes to this slab, that we look like we're a bunch of amateurs. And guess what? We are amateurs. Excuse me. I've been humping all day, man. And all I can tell you is that I don't know what to tell you. This is just, for me, this is just fun, okay? Remember, if it's not fun, I'm not doing it. And when this thing becomes a project, then screw it. I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? I got too much to live for about worrying about a damn concrete slab and pitch and roll and height and dimensions and you know elevation and all that shit, right? That's right. But anyway, all right. This is the outcome of this whole thing, and like I said, I shouldn't overthink it. I shouldn't calculate more into the whole damn project than what's necessary just to keep it simple, stupid, right? That's what I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm going to be stupid about it because, man. But anyway, I ran the hell out of this excavator. Ran the hell out of it today. And also ran the hell out of this dump trailer. I made three loads, okay? The first load was 8,000 pounds, that's 4 tons. The second load was 8,000 pounds, 4 tons. Well, guess what the third load was, because it was my final load. And it's 10,000 pounds, 5 tons, that's right. Oh yeah, those tires, they look like they were ballooned out. But here's an improvement that I've been putting off forever. Is this back of the little house. As you can see, it's pretty much a plain Jane, okay? It's a plain Jane. So weeds were growing I had a big patch of grass in here. And weeds started running underneath and starting to grow underneath the house. So I tarped it, put down that road barrier, that 6 mil stuff. You can see it. It's under there. And I did this entire area. Okay? And now it cleans it up. That was something that I needed to do, is to clean this whole crappy. You can see all this green weeds and shit that I have to fight every single year. Well, this is going to be weed free. So now I've got this extra space, okay? Now, here's where all the other gravel went. And as the video yesterday with me and Riley Foster out here, using that survey apparatus with the measuring stick, here's what really is the situation. And I explained it, I pretty much guessed it. But anyway, all the rest of the dirt, the ABC, this is all ABC. Okay, this will compact real good. When it rains, this will get hard. But I got a lot more to go. You can see all the spots up there, all the way across has got to come up 4 more inches in the back, 4 inches back there, and it's got to come up to 11. Okay, from that stake line, that's got to go like that as far as grade. Then across here, it's only 4 inches. Going towards the back, now it's got, of course, 4 more inches higher here, okay? And then it goes across and it's got to get to 11. And this corner has got to be 11. And then as you go back to that corner over there, that corner there only needs to come up 3.5 inches. Because remember, the slab is going to sit on top of this, But it has to be really brought up like we were talking about right here. This is where it's got to elevate to 11 inches from that string right there. So this corner, and then it all grades back that way, grades over that way, and then slightly grades towards the back. So I've got about another, with that trailer, I can make about maybe 6 or 7 more runs, 6 or 7 more runs at 8,000 pounds. And I think I'll be close enough. I think I'll be within tolerance to where I'm going to be able to lay a 5-inch slab, okay? Now, we use this as a basic marker. This is 6 inches. This is this old heart pine stuff, see? That's 6 1/4, something like that, right in there. So all we did, or I did, was lay it in the corner, which I have to build up all the way to this corner 2 more inches to 3 more inches here in this corner. Has got to be a complete buildup, and then it'll build up and build up and build up until I get to that corner there, which will be 11. So that's where our math was, okay? That's where we were having problems with our math, because what Riley did was he buried the surveying tripod down 3 inches into the ground when he cut, he dug a hole, and so he was actually lower. But when he was throwing his numbers up, his numbers were a lot higher. And I said, no. I said, the reason why I think we're off on that basic premise is that we weren't working with already what was level on the ground, what would already put down that extra 2 inches, 2.5 inches of base that was already here. We were going below that base. So I get it. I get it. I'm not an expert, but I know for a fact that I've seen it done this way too, where you have this massive buildup, and then you come in, pack it all down, rebar the hell out of it, form it, rebar it, and if you do a good enough packing job to this base, that's all it takes to pour a slab, and it won't go nowhere. And you can see I'm telling you, you can see the buildup I've already done, because remember, this part of the property is it's really sloped. But you can already see pretty much the essence of buildup. I've got in this corner already a good solid 8 inches already buildup from when I originally started, and then started filling in this corner. So you can see there's quite a bit of buildup, man. And it's got to go up a lot more. It's got to go up a lot more to make this right. And that's where I come in, because a lot of you guys have said, this is what I'm quoting, hire the concrete guys and they'll do it. It's true. Only problem is they're going to come over here and look at this, and they're going to want to dig out that corner and bring everything this way to do the buildup. I don't want that corner dug out. I don't want to go into the dirt, because remember, this place doesn't perk. Okay? All the water runs from the top of this hill. This is the top of the hill, and it all comes this way. Okay? And it goes down to that damn big washout that I've got down there. Okay? So all this back part of the property, all the water runs that way. All of it. And so everything from up there all comes this way. So I want this corner, the slab, to be 5 inches above the ground. So this is the new measurement. We figured it out. Right there it is. That's where the top of the slab is going to go. Right there. Okay? And then we figure out all the other elevation tricks to make this thing doable. Happy Friday. See, this is the part of this kind of work that, since I don't do a lot of it, which is cool, it's a learning curve. I'm learning as I'm going, but I have to have the time to do this. Remember, I had to go to work for 5 damn days. Now I'm back out here for a couple of days. It's going to rain its ass off tomorrow. So I got a couple of jobs in first thing this morning, booked another job for Monday, and I said, well, since I had Friday free, I came out here, believe it or not, at 11 o'clock, and I made 3 runs down to the local aggregate store. They're big place down there, and Martin Marietta aggregate. They're in Mebane. But then made 3 runs and just threw it all on the ground and started. I worked the excavator to death. Oh, yeah. Man, but again, a lot of fun. This is just a lot of fun. I have no damn idea what I'm doing. I got some idea, but I got everything all ready to go. Ah! Yep. Lock her up. Get back into the city and find some dinner somewhere and stay at the house. If it's going to be as bad rain-wise as they say it's going to be, then I think that's about the only plan. Yeah. These are shitty locks, man. I've already told you that. That trailer's been broken into. But okay. A lot more work to go. A lot more to do. Whole bunch. Got to go in here. All the way in the back's got to be filled up, and it's got to be really filled all the way across here. So, and I'm already working this too. Remember, this is all got to have a nice little gentle rise. I don't want to have some big damn hump right here. You know, you have to jump up over the curve or something like that. And so remember, I've had to put a shitload of rock in here too. So I've got right now 7. I've got 7, 8. I've made 7 runs. 8 runs, excuse me. 8 runs at 8,000 pounds. So, excuse me, 7 runs at 8,000 pounds and 1 run at 10,000 pounds. Do the math. Do the math. 7 runs at 8,000 pounds and 1 run at 10,000 pounds. What's the number? I can't think right now. Numbers are confusing me. But all right. So this is cool. Sun's already setting in the horizon. But now it's starting to kind of make sense. Create a nice big oval driveway. And believe me, this place has got a lot of rock, man. I've put a lot of rock in this place over the years. But there we go, man. That's nice and cleaned up. And I'm going to do the same thing in there too, eventually. And then you got a big, nice turning radius right here. Go right up into the shop. And then, of course, when you do a 3-point turn, you pull in, and I'm going to build this all up right in here too. So it'll make this really big U-turn area right in here. Okay? trim that tree. And then that corner will be just like this, see? It'll come around, or even further. I might even come out just like this. So they have this massive parking area to store all my stuff once everything gets organized. Then I've got this big, huge parking area. That was what, in my head, that's what I wanted right there. Use that space for a gigantic parking shop, whatever, but I knew eventually that this is what I had to get done. All right, leave those opinions and comments, and I know you will. And remember, folks, when I started this thing, I said this is just going to be a bunch of drama. Have a lot of fun, you know, just make it entertaining. Do it as cheap as I possibly can. And oh yeah, I'm still under $1,000, but I'm getting real close. I'm like 910 bucks. So I'm getting close to that. And I was hoping to get this pad as far as the base, the costs on that around $1,500, but I think I'm going to blow my budget there. This is going to take not another $500. This is going to take another $900 worth of ABC. And that's what I'm going to keep putting up here is ABC, because then you can pack the crap out of it. Pack the crap out of it. And then frame it, rebar it, and then find somebody to pour it. Oh yeah. I'll talk to you guys tonight. Love you. You know what to do.